More good news for Aussie taxpayers.
We are an unwittingly generous bunch of people. We're paying $255 million to monitor 138 people who have been let out of immigration detention because of that High Court decision.
$255 million. How the...
$150 million to the seasoned crime investigators at Australian Border Force.
What appears to be leaking is a non-commercially prepared vegetable.
And close to $90 million to the Australian Federal Police. These are the same two agencies that couldn't find a dozen asylum seekers who landed illegally in the top end last week. Had no idea they were there until they walked into Truscott Airport in the Northern Territory.
They wanted to be found.
Yeah, a lot of the $250 million is being spent on new GPS trackers, the wearing of which is mandated under the terms of the special visas we've given the newly freed detainees. I say mandated, but it's really a polite request, because if they decline to put on the ankle monitor, there's nothing we can do about it because we can't put them back into detention.
Loophole!
4 people are refusing to comply with their visa conditions.
And another 2 cases involve detainees with difficult and complex health issues.
Like what?
Cankles.
Ooh, there go my shin bones again.
There's a celebrity amongst the 138.
Sam Ibrahim. He's been in Yonga Hill for 3 years, fighting deportation to one of the few places on earth that's more dangerous than King's Cross, Lebanon.
They are quite similar.
The one-time senior nomad bikie and brother of King's Cross royalty, John, was released in Perth on Friday afternoon. Placed in a budget hotel with some foot jewellery, says the ankle bracelet might come off.
I think he's going back to Sydney.
He's told the Sunday Telegraph that he's on the straight and narrow.
I'm too old for this shit.
Don't know if that particular leopard can change his spot.
Sam was in detention after he was jailed for 9 years over a guns and drugs ring involving former Rose Tattoo drummer Paul DeMarco, Sam's sister Jazz Dior, and her partner Elvis Molesky. Your organised crime outfit is always going to struggle if it includes people called Jazz and Elvis. Jazz runs a car wash.
That's it, boy. Get in there nice and deep like.
She, Elvis and Sam sourced 5 Glock pistols for DeMarco, who reckoned he had a buyer. And he did, an undercover cop.
Do you have any idea how difficult it is to infiltrate a gang like this?
That's how Sam ended up in immigration detention.
The whole thing's embarrassing for the government.
Didn't need to be this way if they'd done any preparation at all. It's not like the case in the High Court was secret or was sprung on us. It started in June. Why wasn't Plan B being formulated then? And Elbow wonders why the polls are crook. Immigration is again proving to be Labor's Achilles heel. Comes on top of the voice calamity. Huge backlash from business against industrial relations reform.
Cost of living.
Not that the PM would know, he's been living in room service land. The Albanese government and Dutton opposition are now neck and neck in the latest news poll, and there could be more shit coming down the pipe towards the Prime Minister. Home Affairs boss Mike Pizzullo has been sacked, which means he's free to really badmouth the government as opposed to doing it behind the scenes and then having his text messages leaked to the media. The official reason is Pez breached the Australian Public Service Code of Conduct 5 different ways, but the crime that got him was this one. He committed the mortal sin of badmouthing his political leaders and having them find out about it.
What?
I know it was you.
He said Defence Minister Maurice Payne was ineffectual, slagged former Attorney General George Brandis for opposing the creation of the Home Affairs super portfolio over which Pez presided, and bagged former Foreign Minister Julie Bishop for being too focused on fashion.
Didn't realise that was a sackable offence.
Only if you're a public servant, thank God.
I get moving to help set me up for the day ahead.
However ridiculous it makes you look. I'm Ben Harvey. For more Up Late, click the subscribe button below.